Let's go into the dissertation somehow. I mean, why not? I should. This is part of it. This is the first step. This is the first step, and it's frustration, doubt. I'm going to taint the data. Going to anonymize it here. So that didn't work. Highlighted it. Now I will anonymize it. It's not working. Data won't be tainted. Alright, I have a new tool that is strong enough to taint the data. It is strong enough to taint the data. It is strong enough. It is strong enough. It is strong enough. It is strong enough to taint the data. To taint the data. I'm going to taint the data. Going to anonymize it. Working here. That didn't work. Singularities to different ideas, although interestingly enough, these ideas I created first, which is a whole other thing to think about. And there are other points of intensity. Some are more intense than others. Some are less intense. Which I hadn't thought about it like that before. Anger, anxiety, school, future, school, future, anxiety, school, future. Bills. I've been working at the coffee shop and reliving some of my frustration and trying to see, like, figure out what I'm going to do. Like, what kind of prompt am I going to give to someone
Escapes.
in this? And, like, how can I kind of, like, ask them to do this if I haven't done it myself? And so I'm thinking, like, if the prompt is thinking about how families can flex and so forth, then
Back to here.
maybe that's something that I try to think about. So how do families flex and change, or how can they flex and kind of like boundaries be flexible? Or I mean, I'm part of this, like, that's the prompt, but like I'm also, what I'm trying to do is like see how to create lines of flight, and some of those may not be in individual accounts or narrations, or like, or not in that, like in the things that they create, but maybe by connecting these different things it shows like different lines of flight. I don't know.
What are you doing? What are you doing to that? Why are you drawing on that? Stop drawing on the data. You're messing it up. You're messing up the data. You're drawing on it. That's not the participants. You're not supposed to influence. Stop drawing on the data. Stop it. Stop it. Stop it.
If I felt safe going back to my mom, and I thought if I said no, that they would put her in jail, and I didn't want her to be in jail. She's like this little old lady, you know, like I can't do that with her. So I said, yeah, I feel safe, and then they put me back in. I said, yeah, I feel safe, and then they put me back in. I said, yeah, I feel safe, and then they put me back in. I said, yeah, I feel safe, and then they put me back in. I said, yeah, I feel safe, and then they put me back in. I said, yeah, I feel safe, and then they put me back in.
One presents as transcendent value that which only has an immanent sense, and one defines by an absolute opposition that which only has a relative opposition. Thus good and evil are abstracts of good and bad, which are said concerning a definite existing mode, and which qualify the latter's affections according to the direction of the variations of its power of acting.
I'm like creating potential. Like creating potential for an encounter.
What is positive or good in the act of beating? Spinoza asks. What is good is that this act, raising my arm, closing my fist, moving rapidly and forcefully, expresses a power of my body. It expresses what my body can do in a certain relation. What is bad in this act? The bad appears when the act is associated with the image of a thing whose relation is decomposed by that very act. I kill someone by beating him.